Obesity is a new infectious disease. Hello, I am your healthy life that protects your health. This is a channel that always produces videos and services for your health management with information from Korean health management specialists and researchers in related fields. Is there anyone who hasn't subscribed yet? Please subscribe and like right now. And please share it with your loved ones so that everyone can live a healthy life. For reference, the average life expectancy of Koreans is currently about 83 years old as of 2023, which is one of the longest average life expectancies in the world. It has increased by 3 years compared to 10 years ago, and the average life expectancy of Koreans is increasing every year. I hope that you all always watch our health management videos and maintain a healthy life. In the past, if you ate less and exercised, you would lose weight. But these days, if you ate less and exercised, you would lose all your energy. That's a shortcut to skinny fat. All the bad substances secreted from this fat travel through the blood vessels and cause all kinds of diseases. I recommend this to all my patients at the diet clinic. And there are many studies and papers that say that people with various diseases such as hypertension, diabetes, and fatty liver disease have normalized, and people with arthritis have improved their arthritis. There were times when obesity was simply approached as a problem of appearance. But now obesity is the root of all diseases. It is the disease itself. If you go for a health checkup these days, some people are told that they have metabolic syndrome. There are usually stories about abdominal obesity, hypertension, diabetes, hyperlipidemia, and fatty liver disease, and the most important thing is obesity. Obesity is a new infectious disease. It has become a problem for all people around the world, to the extent that people say this. So, the first priority to protect your health is to solve obesity. When we were young, we didn't gain much weight even if we ate a certain amount and lived irregularly, but many people gain a lot of weight as they pass their 40s and 50s. In particular, many middle-aged women suffer from abdominal obesity before and after menopause. The first reason why we gain weight as we age is because our basal metabolic rate decreases. When our bodies were young, as we went through adolescence and youth, our basal metabolic rate was very active, but as we age, our basal metabolic rate drops sharply. This becomes very evident when we reach our 50s. The second is lack of muscle mass. As we age, we gradually lose muscle mass, and as we age, losing muscle mass is very disadvantageous for dieting. We need to burn fat using our muscles, but we don't have any muscle to burn. Then, obesity can become a major problem. So this lack of muscle mass can become the biggest problem as we age. The third is stress. Many people become very vulnerable to stress as they age. Also, many women become mentally depressed and even suffer from depression as they reach menopause. So this stress causes our bodies to release the hormone cortisol, which continuously accumulates visceral fat. In this way, as we age, our bodies become disadvantageous for dieting for various reasons, and visceral fat continues to accelerate. There are many people like this. So I told you that now that we are middle-aged, our bodies are naturally prone to gaining weight. Is it okay to just leave it alone because gaining weight in middle age is natural? No, absolutely not. If you don't actively replace it, your visceral fat will continue to increase, and you will suffer from hyperlipidemia, fatty liver, high blood pressure, diabetes, and other diseases for the rest of your life, and you will have to take medicine for the rest of your life. People who think they are gaining weight even though they are middle-aged should actively go on a diet. Among them, the most important thing to consider in a middle-aged diet is to cut out refined carbohydrates. If you can just cut out refined carbohydrates, you are 50% successful in your important diet. It is so important that people even say this. The reason why bread, rice cakes, noodles, snacks, and high fructose drinks are problematic is because the nutrients are all destroyed during the adjustment process, and the fiber is all destroyed. So when it enters our body, it rapidly raises blood sugar levels. Blood sugar levels that rise like this are immediately released by insulin and enter the cells, and if blood sugar levels rise too much, insulin will continue to store this blood sugar in fat. That's why it's important to cut out refined carbohydrates in middle age. Refined carbohydrates lower blood sugar levels that have risen like this, and when they drop again, you get hungry and feel hungry again, and when they rise again, these are called blood sugar spikes, and because they cause a lot of blood sugar spikes, they become the biggest problem. So it's important to cut out refined carbohydrates. Another thing is that refined carbohydrates are addictive, almost like drugs. Refined carbohydrates are very tasty, so we keep eating them. Carbohydrate addiction is dangerous enough that brain scans show that it's almost like drug addiction. That's why the first thing I always tell people to do when dieting in middle age is to cut out refined carbohydrates. The second thing I recommend is to eat a lot of high-quality protein. Protein is a very important component that makes up our bodies. It makes up muscles and is also the source of various enzymes called hormones. So protein is really important for our bodies, but if we don't consume enough protein, our muscles will decrease and our basal levels will decrease. However, modern people eat too much refined carbohydrates, but many of them eat too little protein. As a result, the number of patients with skinny obesity continues to increase. This protein comes in two types: animal protein and plant protein. It is said that it is best to eat 2 plant protein to 1 animal protein. What kind of animal protein do we have? Chicken breast, eggs, and white meat of fish are very good. And meat from boiled meat is also a very good animal protein. And for plant protein, beans are very good. It is also good to eat soybeans as they are. Chickpeas are also very good. If today's content was helpful for your healthy life, don't forget to subscribe, like, and set notifications. Please share this video with people around you, and let's maintain a healthy life together. Then, I will come back next time with more useful and informative content with good health information from another Korean specialist. Thank you for watching.